Inaugural presentation in our show today, but you know what? This has been online for a couple of days.
What's happening?
Folks have been looking for it, and 1,500 were ordered, and then another, since we led off the show with a little preview, another 400, is that right?
Wow.
Russell Heigl is here. Welcome back to our
Thank
studio.
you.
Welcome back
Oh,
to
my
our show. It's good to
Yes.
see you. I'll take a little fist bump. This is exciting. We're thrilled to have Russell back with us. You don't have a connection to Russell Silver except that you
No.
work for the company.
And I love chocolate.
And you love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Now, today what we're talking about in our big deal are these very, very popular, customer requested
Yes.
little collectable tins.
Tins.
And the tins are then full with 6 varieties
That's
of
right.
chocolate, all individually wrapped.
Individually wrapped, yep.
And you're choosing either Santa and Friends, which is up top,
Yes.
or Mrs. Claus and Friends. Now, we're going to ship these either immediately, 11/14, 11/28, or 12/5. There is no auto delivery. Tell us first about Russell Stover. How long have you been in business?
Well, we've been around since 1923, so we are on the cusp of celebrating our nearly 100-year anniversary.
Wow.
And in those 100 years, we've learned a lot of things. But the thing that humbles us most is how much people love our chocolates and how much people love them so much they want to give them as a gift. And that's why we wanted to bring these collectible tins back to QVC, back by popular demand, with 6 different varieties and approximately 3.2 pounds, 92 pieces of chocolates that you can share across the 4 tins.
I mean, over 3 pounds of chocolate,
Yes,
which is amazing.
yes, and all individually wrapped.
Now, there are, as we mentioned, 6 varietals. So why don't we go through all 6 varietals?
Let's do that, yes.
And we'll start here on the end, I believe.
The very first one, just like our tins are backed by popular demand, this piece is also backed by popular demand. This is our peanut butter delight.
Yum.
So our candy makers start with a big dollop of peanut butter, all made from scratch, using molasses, vanilla, grounding those peanuts from scratch, and before they're finished, they coat the entire piece with more crushed peanuts. So if you love peanuts, this is a peanut butter delight.
Let's move on
Absolutely.
to our second one.
The second one, again, is a returning favorite, and this is our caramel crispy. So this is where we're starting with our kettle-cooked caramel, something that Russell Stover is known for. This is where you're getting that buttery, smooth, kettle-cooked caramel on the inside. Look at that caramel, but right before it starts to cool, our candy makers are coating that caramel with crispy rice pieces.
Yum.
So you get the crunch of the rice, but that buttery smooth texture of the caramel.
So 2 down, 4 to
2
go.
down,
Let's go
that's
into
right.
our third one here.
The third one, since you love our caramel so much, we're gonna give you a piece of just our caramel. In fact, in our candy kitchens, we have caramel makers that specialize in doing nothing but making our caramel. Yes,
heavens.
batch after batch, we have caramel candy makers that put so much pride into just making our caramel, and that's what you're seeing. Our caramel is capital P perfect. It's not runny, it's not too thick and chewy, it's just absolutely delightful, and people come to Russell Stover to experience that kettle-cooked caramel year after year.
And then our fourth flavor?
The fourth flavor, yeah, so you're gonna get 6 different flavors. 5 of them are milk chocolate, but this is where you're gonna get dark chocolate. So this is our coconut piece, and that dark chocolate really rounds out the sweetness of the coconut on the inside. So this, again, is where our candy makers are starting with real fresh coconut.
Yum.
Now, they couldn't pack any more coconut in this
No,
piece if they
sir.
tried. No, so sweet coconut. It's going to transport you to the middle of the tropics in the middle of winter if you bite into this piece, and it's all rounded out with that dark chocolate.
And
so
then
delicious.
we go into the world of truffles.
World of truffles, yeah. So this is where our recipe is really coming to life in this beautiful fuchsia wrapper. Again, all individually wrapped for freshness on the left and the right side. And on the inside is our rich, smooth, and velvety recipe for our truffle. And I want to point out that all of our chocolates are unmistakably crafted from scratch. That's the Russell Stover difference. All of these are made by candy makers that uphold our traditions, our passion for making chocolates from scratch, right in our very own Russell Stover Candy Kitchens.
And then finally?
Finally, David, I've saved something extra special for last. This one is one of our most captivating chocolates that we make. It's called a Roman nougat, and on the inside is a recipe that we've been making since the 1930s. A light cherry-flavored nougat.
Oh, I remember this from when I was a kid.
Do you really?
Sure I
Oh
do.
my goodness, people call us all the time time. It's a nougat flavor. It's a nougat recipe folded with real cherries. That's what gives it that light pink flavor, and then chopped nuts are on the inside. So if you love nuts and fruit, you're going to absolutely love this piece.
Now, when you order those 6 varietals, they'll be split among your 4 decorative holiday tins.
Yes.
Now, up top on the top rack is your first choice. This is Santa and Friends, most limited in every ship week.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and that is going to include the reindeer, Santa, the penguin, and the elf. And then Mrs. Claus got into the act.
She sure did.
And she brought in along a group of friends of her own. Here we've got a teddy bear, Mrs. Claus, a snow person, and then a gingerbread. So don't miss out. 1,700 ordered in this show, and then add that to the 1,500 that were ordered just from people finding it online. Now 3,200 of these are gone.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody is looking for that great opportunity to have candy shipped for the holidays, so we can ship it either now, 11/14, 11/28, or 12/5. I want you to pull out your calendars and look at what you've got planned. Now, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, all these are individually wrapped.
That's right.
School teachers and school officials, they're individually wrapped. So
yes.
this is going to be an important thing for everyone.
Yes.
Now, what I love about this also is that these tins, you simply squeeze them a bit, and we're going to hold one in my hand. Here we are. And I'll squeeze this just a little bit and open it up, and inside is all that sweet goodness. Look at that loot.
And now when they ship, David, they're going to come in one box. The tins will be on one side, and the candy will be on the others. So you can personalize the assortment. All you have to do is pick out who you want to give which tin to and how you want to divide up the chocolates. So you get to personalize the tins as well once they arrive.
Did you say peanut butter? Excuse me.
Peanut butter. Here.
Did you say
Hi,
Roman
Mary.
nougat? Hi.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, I got nougat for
Roman
you too.
nougat.
What
Thank
else?
You. That's good for now. You know, I know where you are. I'll come find you.
I'm going to try the milk chocolate caramel.
Oh, that
Yes.
peanut buttery.
I know.
How you doing?
Wow.
All made from scratch. Yeah, so our candy makers are grounding real peanuts, and then they're adding in simple ingredients like molasses and vanilla to
How's that
really
going?
bring that flavor out.
Buttery, smooth, not
Yes.
sticky caramel. Now, I think we should do a triple happy dance.
Oh, I think
All
we
right.
should.
So come in a little closer.
I'm ready.
You go to the right, you go to the left, and I'm just going to spin wherever the mood takes me. All right? Happy dance.
Happy dance.
Bust it out,
All
bust it out.
right.
All right, everybody. Day before
Peanut.
Halloween, happy dance.
Peanut butter
Yes.
happy dance.
I
Oh,
need to
my
try
goodness.
the peanut butter.
I got a
Oh, it
little
is
Roman
amazing.
nougat.
Yes, the peanut butter. You know, you can't go anywhere and find a peanut butter delight. You know, Russell Stover, these are recipes that uphold our tradition. We've been passing down our recipes for nearly 4 generations in our candy kitchens.
Talk to me.
Super peanut buttery,
Ratios are great.
but also super soft.
Thank you.
Really soft.
Yes.
Here's a look at it on the inside. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's like a peanut butter cup gone wild. Oh my gracious.
Yes.
That cherry in the nougat,
Isn't that amazing?
Takes
I
me
remember
back.
those when I worked in the drugstore in high school.
it took me
You
right
share
back
that
to being
story all
6
the
years
time.
old.
Yes.
Because we sold Russell Stover chocolates in the drugstore.
And you know what
in
I'm
high
talking
school.
about? It's not a cherry scratch and sniff sticker.
Right.
It's fresh
Let me try the cherry.
It's so good.
This is just like I remember
Got a
from
great
high
chew
school.
to it too,
Yes.
right? Aren't you
know
a
what
little
it is?
kid?
It's refreshing. It's refreshing. It's not sicky sweet. You might be thinking, oh, Christmas cherry.
No, no.
I might
No.
need another one of those just for the road.
It's
just
bright.
For the road.
It's refreshing, and then it's got that creamy chocolate all in the
I love
And
it.
it's fresh.
These are
You know,
excellent.
they're all fresh. They're individually wrapped. Our candy makers put so much pride into these recipes. And again, they've been passed down for years and years.
Let me update and say, okay, so between what was ordered before the show and during the show, now 5,000 sets are
Oh
gone.
my goodness. Wow.
Okay,
Thank you, everybody.
and that means 3,700 in this show. If you want Santa and Friends up on the top shelf, and you want it delivered now, I have 1,600 left. November 14th, 2,500, 11/28, 5,300, and 12/5, 3,500. Now, Mrs. Claus down below, available in all 4 ship weeks. Remember, just give these a little squeeze and then open them up, and inside is all your individually wrapped, delicious Russell Stover chocolates. Remember, Russell Stover is just on the cusp of celebrating their 100th
100
anniversary.
I know, that's a very, very long time. We made a lot of chocolates in that time. And one thing, like I mentioned at the top, is one thing we've learned is, we've learned a lot of things, but the one thing that we're so humbled about is, you know, how people love our chocolates so much they want to give them as a gift. And I think these collectible tins are the ultimate gift.
Now, I'm going to brag on Russell and his grandma a little bit because look
Yes.
what she did. She signed the inside of the tin.
She did. This is my grandma Primusburger from Genola. She signed the inside.
Her first name is Dolores.
Dolores, yeah, Dolores, yep. My grandma signed so many things for us, and this is one that she signed personally to me. I know so many viewers do the same thing in the QVC family. You make these personal.
So
get
you
to
hold on to
personalize.
this, sir, because that is a family heirloom.
Absolutely.
Family heirloom,
Yes.
absolutely. 6,000 are now gone. How many folks are on the phone lines? I have 1,100 people on the phone lines. Don't dare hang up. If this is on QVC.com, you have it in your shopping cart. Check out right now. Get your ship week before they're gone. And remember, these collectible tins, you've been asking about them.
Yes.
You've been asking when they're coming back. They are here. And if you're after the Santa Claus and Friends, that's my more limited of the two choices. All the same candies.
Yep.
Just different artwork on the
That's
tins.
right.
Russell, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you so much, David.
Nice
Thank you,
to see
everybody.
you as always.
Yes.